Hello and welcome, my dear students. Rohan sir is back with all new English lecture. I welcome my all dear second standard little gems in today's English class. My dear little gems, I hope that you are watching the video lectures daily. You are following all the lectures. Moreover, I even hope that you are even asking your friends to watch the video lectures and to do their work, as I know that you all are connected to each other. Along with playing, you also should share few the things related to the studies, so that now in the upcoming exam not only you but your friends also score the good marks. My dear little friends, in the previous lecture we have just started the revision of explanation of chapter number 3, so that the students who have not watched the video lecture for the first time when I explained chapter number 3, they can now understand the chapter. So in the previous lecture I have just started the revision explanation of chapter number 3. Now in today's lecture I am going to continue with from where we have paused. So I am going to resume from the same line, same paragraph of the story. So I hope that you all will watch this video lecture and you will try to understand fully what is the story of lesson number 3, as in your exams MCQ I will ask from the story. So it is must that you understand the story, watch the lecture carefully, and also if you have any doubts you can just text me or call me between 5 to 6 in the evening. Let's get started with today's lecture. In the previous video lecture, like I said, this is the chapter we have started the explanation of. We got to know that Jack and his mother used to survive from the money they get by selling the milk of the cow. One day, cow stopped giving the milk. Jack's mother asked Jack to go to market and sell the cow. Now one old man met Jack when he was on his way to the market. Old man wanted to buy the cow and Jack wanted to sell the cow. So Jack got 5 bean seeds in the exchange of cow. Now just imagine 5 bean seeds. So that is the reason why when the Jack returned home taking 5 bean seeds, his mother scolded him a lot, because she was expecting to get some money by selling such a beautiful cow. They did not got the money. So Jack went to sleep in his room, sadly crying without having his dinner. Now his mother also, without having the dinner, went to her room for sleep. Although it was a small house, they both were having their separate rooms. Anyways, then in the morning when the Jack woke up, he saw a big tree going up and up and up till it reaches the sky. So this is the beanstalk. Like the old man promised Jack that this tree will grow till the sky. So Jack agreed and he got the bean seeds. Now in the morning when the Jack woke up, overnight, that is within one night, the tree grew so long that it reached to the sky, and even it penetrated the walls of the clouds. So Jack went up and up and up. He climbed up from this beanstalk and he reached up in the sky. Now he was very happy that what the old man said became true, and he was very much eager to see what is there on the next side of the clouds in the sky. So like I said, that obviously this is all on fantasy. So Jack saw that there are the roads up in the clouds, and then he saw a tall woman standing near the doorstep. Now when he saw the tall woman, he requested the tall woman to give him some breakfast. Like I said in the previous night, his mother did not give anything to Jack because he brought 5 bean seeds just in the exchange of cow. So he was very much hungry this morning. So as soon as he saw this tall woman, instead of getting afraid, he demanded for the breakfast. The tall woman said that, "You want breakfast? My husband will eat you. He is a monster. He likes to eat the small children." But Jack did not get scared. He still insisted for the breakfast. So that the tall woman brought Jack into the kitchen and gave him milk and cheese to eat. Now students, this is where we have ended our story yesterday. That when Jack was eating, what happened? The noise came, thump, thump, thump. And the whole house began to tremble. Like I said in the previous lecture, that whole house began to tremble means begin to shake. What happens when the earthquake comes? Yes, house, all the buildings begin to shake and some even fall down. So this happened. So now the giant's wife, who was serving Jack with the breakfast, she hid the Jack in the big oven of their house. So Jack was now hiding in the oven, and moreover the tall lady said that, "Don't come out, Jack, until I ask you to come out, because my husband will eat you." Now let's see what happened in the story. Let us read and understand it more precisely. I hope I have your attention here and all of you are very much eager to listen to this story, that what will happen to Jack. Will the giant eat Jack, or what is going to happen next? Let's read and understand in the story. The giant ate his breakfast and then he said, "Wife, please bring me the hen that lays the golden eggs." So she brought the hen and the giant said, "Lay." The hen laid an egg made of gold. Now students, here is the main fantasy part of the story, which we have never seen in our real life. What happened when giant was sitting in the drawing room? Obviously, giant did not go in the kitchen where the Jack was hiding. So giant's wife was also afraid, because she is the only one who helped the Jack for having the breakfast and to hide. So suddenly giant said that, "Bring the breakfast for me." To whom did the giant say? To his wife. That means that tall lady and no one else. So the wife, that means the tall lady, brought the breakfast and giant ate his breakfast. Then what happened? So now, after having the breakfast, giant says to the wife, that means to the tall lady, that "Bring the hen for me that lays the golden egg." Now giant and his wife were having one hen which lays golden egg. Have you seen golden egg? No, I have seen brown egg, I have seen white egg. I have never seen golden egg. Have you ever seen, students? No. So but here giant's hen laid golden egg. Just imagine if any hen lays golden egg. So what happened? As soon as tall lady brought the hen and kept it on the table in front of giant, giant shouted and said, "Lay," L-A-Y, lay. And immediately hen laid golden egg. So the giant smiled and then began to snore. Jack came out of the oven, caught hold of the hen quickly, and climbed down to the beanstalk. Now, as soon as Giant went to sleep, Jack came out from where he was hiding from the oven. He immediately took that hen which laid golden egg, and he came down again from the beanstalk to the earth, to his home. Now Jack was very happy because he was having the hen who laid which egg? Golden egg. When he got home, he showed his mother the wonderful hen and said, "Lay." The hen laid a golden egg. For a few days, Jack and his mother lived a comfortable life. But Jack now began to wonder if he could find something else up there in the sky. Now, students, what happened when Jack brought the hen? His mother was very much happy because as soon as Jack kept that hen in front of his mother, and then Jack also said L-A-Y, lay. And immediately what happened? Hen laid golden egg. So his mother was very happy. Oh, golden egg. We can sell this egg and we can get a whole lot of money. We can get much more amount of money than we need. Obviously, children, golden things, how much precious golden things are and how much expensive golden things are. Students, you also might have seen your father, your mother, or any of your guardians or any of your family members when they wear the golden ornaments, golden chain, golden bracelet, golden earrings. So how much expensive golden things are. And just imagine that an egg, such a big egg and full egg of golden. So how much expensive it might be. So for few days, both Jack and his mother were living very happy life because they were able to get money from the golden egg more than the needed money they were getting. They were living very happy life. But you know that the need of human being never stops. So same happened with Jack. Students, sometimes it happens, no? When you have one pencil, you see your neighbor that they have 5 pencils, so you take 5 pencils. Then you see another neighbor, they have 10 pencils, so you also demand your father that please bring pencil box for me. So same thing happened with Jack. Jack was also not satisfied. So now Jack was wondering, Jack was thinking that if I get again up in the sky from the beanstalk, will I get something more precious up there in the giant's house? So let's see what happened in the story. Will Jack get something more or what he is going to get? So I hope that you are also reading with me, students, because only if you will read will you be able to understand the story with me. So one morning he climbed up again till he reached the giant's house. He hid behind a bush and waited. When the woman came out to get some water, he crept into the house and got into a big copper pot. He hadn't been there long when he heard, what did he hear? Thum, thum, thum. So students, whenever this noise comes, who is entering the house? Yes, giant. So let me explain you again this paragraph. So students, now second time Jack went up in the sky, and whose house was there in the sky? Giant's house, yes. So he again went back to the giant's house up in the sky, climbing with the help of beanstalk. This time he did not enter the house greeting that woman. He was hiding behind the bush, and he was waiting that when woman will come out, when giant will come out of the house. So he wanted to enter that house and get something more precious. So he was waiting for woman and giant to get out of their house. So now, as soon as woman came out to get some water, when the woman went out of the house, Jack slowly moved inside the house, and he was hiding behind the copper pot. So I will draw the pot like thing for you here. If you can see that this kind of pot is there to fill the water. So now Jack was hiding in the big copper pot. First time he was hiding in oven. Now second time when he was hiding in the big copper pot. So he hadn't been there for long when he heard. So for some time when he was hiding in the copper pot, he heard the sound thum thum thum, like I said. Now giant entered in the house. Oh my God, now what will happen? Giant will catch Jack. Giant will eat Jack. What will happen? Let's see. And in came the giant and his wife. As usual, the giant ate his breakfast. Then he called out to his wife, "Wife, please bring me the golden harp." So she brought the harp and put it on the table before him. "Sing," he said, and the golden harp sang most beautifully. It went on singing till the giant fell asleep. Now students, one more magical thing happened for which Jack was waiting. Now when Jack was looking from the copper pot he was hiding, he saw that giant was sitting in the drawing room, and he again ate the breakfast. And after eating the breakfast, what happened? Giant asked his wife to bring the golden harp. I will show you the golden harp. See students, this is the golden harp. This is the musical instrument. So we can play the music with the help of these strings. So this time giant demanded for the golden harp to his wife. So she brought the harp and put it on the table before him. So as per the order of his husband, tall woman, that means wife of giant, brought the harp and put it on the table. And what happened? The giant said, "Sing." So as soon as giant said, "Sing," golden harp sang most beautifully. That means automatically golden harp was playing the music and singing the song simultaneously. Together, two things golden harp was doing. Isn't this magic, students? Have you seen musical instrument singing song? No, but this golden harp did that. So harp kept on singing the song till the giant fell asleep. That means till he went to sleep. Now students, before moving further, two counter questions for you. I hope you are sitting with your rough book. As yesterday I gave you 5 counter questions, today also I will give you few counter questions. So first counter question is, I hope your rough book is ready and you will write the answers and you will send it to your follow-up teachers. So listen to my question and write the answer immediately. My question is, now for the second time when Jack went up in the sky in the giant's house, where did he hide himself? Where did he hide himself for the second time when he went up in the giant's house? I hope you remember, I also drew the picture where Jack was hiding. I hope that you are writing the answer. Okay, so the next question is, now for the second time, what did giant asked his wife to bring? I repeat, for the second time, what did giant ask his wife to bring? I hope students you are writing the answer and you remember that what did giant demand for the second time. Okay, moving on. Now, let's see what happened after giant went to sleep. Then Jack quietly came out of the pot, picked up the harp and started to run. But this time the giant woke up. Jack ran as fast as he could and the giant came rushing after. Now this time, students, when Jack was trying to pick up the harp, when giant was sleeping, suddenly giant woke up. He stood up and he saw that Jack, the little boy, is there in the house. So Jack started running, picking up that harp, and giant was also running after the Jack. Now let's see what giant will do with Jack. Down climbed Jack, and after him climbed the giant. Jack climbed down and down till he was very close to his home. He called out to his mother, "Mother, bring me an axe quickly." Now Jack started climbing down the beanstalk to reach his house and to be safe from giant. But this time Jack was not alone. This time even giant was climbing down with Jack. Now what will happen? Giant will see the house of Jack and he will eat Jack. And he will also destroy Jack's house. Let's see what happened. Now as soon as Jack was very close to his house, down on the earth, he shouted, "Mother, mother, please bring me an axe." So Jack wanted an axe. Now students, I will draw an axe for you. So how axe looks like, I will draw it for you. So this is the handle and this is how the axe looks like. So we have to hold it from here and we can cut the tree with this blade. So this is how the axe looks like. So Jack asked his mother to bring the axe. Now students, do you have any idea why Jack was asking his mother to bring the big axe? Let's see. Jack cut the beanstalk into two. The giant fell down with a thud. Jack showed his mother the golden harp. She was delighted. Now what happened, students? As soon as Jack got an axe, giant was still far away from the earth. Giant was still climbing down, but he was up in the sky. So Jack cut the beanstalk into two parts and giant fell down on the earth with thud, and giant was killed. The monster was killed because he fell down from such a huge height. So approximately from the 10th floor he fell down. He was so high in the sky. So what happened? Then Jack was very happy. Jack showed his mother the golden harp. This is the golden harp which now Jack showed his mother. She was delighted. From then on, Jack and his mother lived comfortably and happily ever after. So, Jack showed that, "Mother, I have brought one golden harp." Now, they both are very happy because first what did they get? First they got the hen which laid golden egg. So at that time they were earning good amount of money, more than what was needed. They were earning the money. Now in the second time Jack brought golden harp. Now just imagine such a big golden thing. How much expensive, how much money Jack will get for this? Obviously he will get a whole lot of amount. So his mother was also very much happy that, "Oh Jack, you brought such a wonderful, precious thing for us." So from then Jack and his mother lived comfortably and happily ever after. So from then Jack got the idea. So students, you know that now they are having the hen. Daily the hen gave golden egg. First they were only having the cow which gave them the milk. Now they are having the hen with the golden eggs and the harp which is very, very precious and magical. So now they are having a lot of money. But Jack learned one thing, that we should not demand for more and more. Sometimes it can be very much harmful to us. We should be satisfied with what we have and we should enjoy with whatever we have. Yes, we should work hard for what we want, but every time shortcut does not work well for human beings. So I hope students you enjoyed this lecture of Jack and the Beanstalk. I tried my level best to again revise and explain you the story. Like I said, many objectives. Moreover, the MCQ I will ask from within the lesson. I will make sure that both the lessons I'll explain it to you again. Yes, lesson revision of chapter 3 is over. Now we will revise in the next lecture the theory part, the written part of chapter 3. So be ready with your rough book in the next lecture. And I also hope that you enjoyed this story a lot. So thanks for watching this lecture. Thanks for following each and every lecture of English and grammar. Please do not forget to send the work. Which work? You remember? I asked you 7 counter questions. So total 7 counter questions. In the previous lecture 5, and in this lecture I asked you 2 counter questions. So I hope you will send me the answers for those counter questions. And if you don't understand, I insist you to watch the video lectures again and again. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.